As I travel around to the different parishes in the diocese, I often see the poster with our seminarians, pictures of our seminarians. Currently, we have 14, which is better than we've had in years past. And that's a wonderful thing, but it does come with a little bit of a cost. The annual diocesan appeal can cover a good portion of the cost of educating seminarians, but not all of it. So I've decided that we need to have a collection for seminary education. And I know that many of you are committed to our seminarians and to future priests, and so I'm hoping this will be a chance for us to encourage more people to continue to look into vocations to religious life, diaconate, marriage, but especially to diocesan priesthood. I certainly want to thank Father Tom Hennon, our vocation director, for all of his efforts, but I also want to thank the men who are in our seminary for taking that step and answering God's call. And a special thank you to all of you who work for vocations, pray for vocations, encourage vocations, and hopefully can financially support some vocations. So thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Father Tom Hennon, the Director of Vocations for the Diocese of Davenport. It's my privilege to help in the work of promoting vocations, but also in a special way to work with our seminarians in the process of formation. We're very happy to share with you some insights from some of our seminarians today. Some of them will talk about their journey to the seminary and how they first thought about the priesthood, and some of them will talk a little bit about what seminary life is like. So I hope you enjoy hearing from them.
I was abundantly blessed to have several amazing pastors who all provided me a good example of what it means to be a priest and how to live that life. And they only drew me closer to the heart of Christ.
You know, helping out Father up on the altar, being an altar server, and just slowly grew more and more towards the priesthood.
I moved to St. Ambrose for college, and it was there that I met so many priests who not only changed my life, but also that I saw changing the lives of each and every person they encountered. And I thought, yet again, this is exactly what I want to do.
My name is Justin Chinonso Anebona. I'm originally from Nigeria in West Africa. I came into the States in 2014, August precisely. I came through St. Ambrose University, where I studied for 1 year before being admitted into the diocese.
Seminary is definitely a very new and very different experience. That there's a whole lot of elements that go into seminary, from the formation to the spiritual life. It's definitely not a regular college experience, but it's definitely a very strong place with good, strong fraternity among all of us there, because we have a common goal of wanting to become more like men of Christ and love of His church.
Seminary, it was really shocking at first to be in an environment where people actually liked talking about God and talking about religion. So that was different than being out in the secular world. Professors are very kind. It is demanding, challenging work. Coming from an information technology background, I'm using a whole different part of my brain.
My name is Osmin Melendez. I'm from El Salvador. I came for 5 years ago with my family. My parish church is St. James in Washington, Iowa. I worked for 5 years ago in West Liberty Food, Mount Plaza. And I studied at Concepcion Seminary College at the program Language, Culture, and Church.
I'm looking forward very much in the priesthood that I would be able to serve others and certainly administer the sacraments to them. And I just really look forward to teaming with people wherever they are in their journey in life.
God willing that I were to be ordained in the future, my biggest thing that I think I would look forward to is working with the youth.
I'm pretty excited for in the priesthood is, and it ties in well with this year being the Year of Mercy by Pope Francis, is that I'm excited to let people know about God's mercy for them, because a lot of people just don't realize how much God loves them and is willing to give them His mercy. And so I'm pretty looking forward to being able to do that in the priesthood.
On behalf of all of the seminarians, I would personally like to thank you for your ongoing prayers and support.